your brain before playing Doom Eternal. Life is cool, man. Your brain on Doom Eternal. Holy hell in a handbasket. Well, on Earth. Hell on Earth, actually. Doom Eternal is like game adrenaline straight to the heart. A fast-paced, beautiful assault on the senses with a surprisingly deep combat system that complements an outstanding core gameplay design. Yes, it is that good. Welcome to completion number 44 of the Potato Backlog project. For more info on the project, see the links below. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video for the BFG 9000 approved Tater Raider. And let's talk about Doom Eternal. Quick video disclaimer, there's a little bit of demon gore in the video, so if you're not into that type of thing, please avert the eyes. Released in 2020 as the follow-up to 2016's kind of modern-day reboot of the Doom franchise, Doom Eternal improves on pretty much everything its predecessor already did extremely well. I'm going to be talking mostly about my experience with the story campaign. I didn't do any of the multiplayer or the DLC. There are also mastery level remixes available that I didn't get to either. Basically, there's a ton of post-game content for the mega fans out there. There's lots packed into this game. The story is a continuation of the 2016 story. Without any spoilers, it's pretty good. It felt like the campaign levels focused more on the story this go around, which was only a good thing in my eyes. The lore was deeper, it was much more interesting, and it takes you on a satisfying adventure with a great ending. Basic high-level premise: you're fighting back evil forces to save the people of planet Earth, and it's totally awesome. The game design is some of the best out there today. I will warn though that if you're someone that only likes to use one weapon in a playthrough of a game, you might be turned off a little bit by Doom Eternal. The gameplay is based around your ability to use the different tools and weapons you acquire to navigate through the different situations in the most effective ways possible. Eternal eases you in and teaches you how everything works within the first hour or so of the game, and then it kind of just lets you loose. There are small info windows that pop up from time to time with tiny video clips to teach you anything new that might come up along the way, and having a video reference of what the game is talking about is a nice touch, especially as you progress further into the game and the options become deeper and more complex. While certain guns are designed to be more effective on certain enemies, weak spots, speed, ammo types, you aren't limited or forced here to only use one gun type on certain types of bad guys. There are tons of different combinations to figure out. More options open up for you as you level up your abilities. Experimenting during battle and finding the weapons and mod loadouts that fit your playstyle was a big part of the fun for me. Actual combos and sequences that you could pull off had me focusing on resources and level movement here more than I did in the first game. The core resources you need are acquired through battle and force you to be thinking about ways to keep your flow going and stay engaged while in those battles. Life is gained with glory kills, which are essentially melee finishers when the enemy has low health. Ammo can be gained by chainsaw killing smaller enemies, and armor can be gained by lighting enemies on fire and shooting them. All of those items can be found around the world as well, but I found those to be more of an afterthought after I really got a feel for the flow of the game. The game wants you to engage, to rip and tear as it were, and it rewards you for it. The more you learn and the better you get, the crazier things you'll find yourself doing. Enemy variety through the game was excellent, visually and gameplay wise. Each type requiring you to adjust your strategy depending on the area you're in, how many different types of each enemy are there, and your current resource situation. Decision-making ability and learning to move effectively felt really key for me during my playthrough. Almost as key as the loadout and weapon choices themselves. With the movement improvements in Eternal came some added platforming sections, some of them on the difficult side. They require jumping and double jumping, dashing and air dashing, and clinging and climbing on certain walls. Nothing too insane, but some also required you to shoot switches as well in midair, and those were a little bit tricky. I could see these sections turning some people off, but I think they are necessary in this style of game. There needs to be places and moments where the tension buildup is reset, so the next encounter can give you that crazy adrenaline rush again. The story beats, combat sections, platforming, and puzzles were all expertly paced and placed for maximum player engagement. I never once felt bored playing this game. Classic Doom secrets are scattered everywhere for players to find, and the Doom Fortress, which acts as sort of a hub world for you, a home base of sorts, it also has a ton of exploring to be done within it as well. Everything here just felt intuitive and rewarding. The entire game builds upon itself so well that I was always excited to see what was coming next, and I just don't get that feeling very often with today's modern games. So hats off to them. There are microtransaction packs which look to be based a lot on cosmetic things. I wasn't really interested, so I didn't really look all that deep, and the DLC story packs look to be about $25 a piece Canadian, so that's something that I might be looking at exploring in the future if the right sale hits. Doom Eternal is currently available on all platforms including Nintendo Switch. If you like first-person shooters even a tiny bit, this is a game you should play through. 5 happy potato faces out of 5. There's a really good chance I'll probably play through this game again. It's that good. A shout outs to the top Tater member, Macho Migo. If you're interested in supporting the channel in a different way, click the join button to check out the options. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is a test to see if those light up. If you're watching on PC, it's supposed to do that now, so I'm gonna check it out. So with that, the Backlog project rolls on. Thanks for watching. Be kind to yourselves and others that deserve it. We're on to the next one. Should we make like Potato Doomslayer guy? That'd be cool. Make sure you stick around to the end of the Tater Raider for the Tater BG. There are a microtransitions. 431 games is a lot of games.